Oh, I have sciatica every now and then. It flares up, and when it flares up, I can't even talk.
Is that the only health?
In 45 years, you remember him as the killer, the menace, and you get to see the pads, and you see, just how amazing he is. And we're very proud of him, but, he is a 58-year-old man that has been in the gym and coming to the gym every single day, and some of us who are up at that age can't even get up and do 20 minutes exercise every day.
Wrapped up with Jake Paul and Mike Tyson just yet. They have just released the final set of episodes of the Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul series, featuring Tyson's post-fight trip to.
More in you comes to mind.
Well, I don't know. Maybe his brother.
You want to fight Logan? Logan, I think he said you might be next.
I'll kill you, Mike.
No, please, no.
The first episode captures the top moments following the fight, including the memorable post-fight interview in the ring, where Iron Mike Tyson famously expressed his interest in fighting Jake Paul next.
Pretty personal and heated.
That happens when you're ready to fight. You're in the moment.
Hey, that was a good slap. I like that.
Mike, final thing for you to all the 50-year-olds out.
Jake Paul and Mike Tyson yet. They just released the final episodes of the Mike Tyson vs. Jake Paul series, showcasing Tyson's post-fight journey. The first episode captures the most notable moments following the fight, including the memorable post-fight interview in the ring where Iron Mike Tyson famously expressed his interest in fighting Jake Paul next. Following this, the episode delves into the post-fight interview featuring Jake Paul and the trainers of both fighters. Mike Tyson himself had to undergo some medical tests and visit the hospital immediately, as instructed by the Texas Department of Licensing and Regulation, TDLR.
And I don't think we'll get that fight either.
Do you think Canelo will ever get in the ring with Jake Paul, Andre?
Man.
Can I get you to the loading dock? One more.
One or two more.
What's up, Julie?
I think if the money's right.
That what?
This regulatory body mandated that Iron Mike undergo several tests at different intervals before the fight to ensure he was in peak health. The final set of pre-fight tests occurred just a few hours before the bout. Once Tyson exited the ring after the fight, he was required to undergo additional tests immediately. His trainers had noticed him experiencing severe back pain, which worsened after he took several hard punches to the head in the 7th and 8th rounds. Viewers could see the former undisputed world heavyweight champion wobbling and appearing dizzy, his punches lacking their usual power. As Jake Paul mentioned post-fight, Tyson narrowly avoided a knockout only because Paul became more lenient after realizing the former champ was merely trying to survive. Tyson's cornermen did their best to manage his pain until the fight concluded. Immediately after the fight, Tyson went directly from the ring to the dressing room and then to the hospital, bypassing the post-fight press conference where he was represented by his trainer, Rafael Cordero. The Netflix episode showed Tyson leaving for the hospital, where he was recognized and honored upon arrival. He had to undergo scans, receive urgent medical care, and was told to stay in the hospital until all tests were completed and his well-being was assured. These were the preconditions agreed upon before the TDLR sanctioned the fight. The episode highlights that Tyson spent the entire day after the fight in the hospital. Although he was set to be released the next day, he was advised to remain on bed rest for a few more days to ensure no emergencies arose outside the hospital. A sad revelation was that Tyson still suffered from severe sciatica, which had him in a wheelchair for some time. This condition raised concerns about the TDLR's responsibility in sanctioning the fight and Jake Paul's decision to proceed with it. Tyson himself revealed that he nearly died preparing for the fight with Jake Paul, shedding light on the severe health scare he endured. Paul defeated Tyson via unanimous decision in Dallas, with the 31-year age gap between them becoming increasingly apparent as the fight progressed. Tyson released a statement the day after the fight, explaining the health issues he overcame to achieve his goal of getting back in the ring, a spectacle his children never witnessed during his prime. The 58-year-old went through 8 two-minute rounds against Paul, who won comfortably on points. The fight was marred by controversy before, during, and after the encounter. Tyson's statement revealed that he lost half his body's blood while ill and had no regrets about the fight, cherishing the experience of facing a talented fighter half his age in front of a packed Dallas Cowboys stadium. He expressed gratitude for the opportunity to stand toe-to-toe with Paul and complete 8 rounds, calling it an experience that no man has the right to ask for. Jake Paul responded to Tyson's post, expressing his admiration and stating, "Love you, Mike. It was an honor. You're an inspiration to us all." The revelation that Tyson had 8 blood transfusions shocked many, leading to criticism of the TDL for allowing the fight. Sports Illustrated's Chris Mannix voiced his disapproval on social media, questioning the commission's commitment to fighter safety. Tyson and Paul were initially set to fight on July 20th, but the bout was postponed in early June due to Tyson dealing with a stomach ulcer flare-up. Tyson required medical treatment on a flight after experiencing nausea and dizziness. Tyson hadn't fought in 19 years, but footage of him training hard on the pads had boxing fans dreaming of a knockout win over Paul. However, Paul, aged 27, later claimed he could have knocked Tyson out in the latter rounds, but chose not to inflict further damage on his opponent. Tyson wore strapping on his leg during the fight and fatigued as the 8-round bout progressed. Despite this, Paul stated he would be happy to fight again soon, even calling out Mexican boxing star Saul Canelo Alvarez. Tyson also suggested he wasn't done with boxing, calling out Paul's older brother, Logan, in the ring post-fight. Paul's victory over Tyson brought his professional boxing record to 12-1, but there were immediate calls for him to fight a boxer closer to his own age who isn't past his prime. Paul's only loss had been to Tommy Fury the previous year. OFL veteran Scott Pendlebury labeled Paul a con job on social media and declared he would happily beat Paul in 2 rounds. Boxing legend and Hall of Famer Andrew Ward also commented on the situation, expressing concerns over Tyson's health and the integrity of the fight. The Netflix series provides a comprehensive look at the dramatic events surrounding the Tyson vs. Paul fight, shedding light on the physical toll it took on the aging Tyson and the broad implications for the sport of boxing. Tyson's courage and determination to step back into the ring, despite severe health challenges, underscore his legendary status in the boxing world. And Mike Tyson yet. They just released the final episodes of the Mike Tyson vs. Jake Paul series, showcasing Tyson's post-fight journey. The first episode captures the most notable moments following the fight, including the memorable post-fight interview in the ring where Iron Mike Tyson famously expressed his interest in fighting Jake Paul next. Following this, the episode delves into the post-fight interview featuring Jake Paul and the trainers of both fighters. Mike Tyson himself had to undergo some medical tests and visit the hospital